In a quiet village in rural Zimbabwe, Pastor Moyo's small church stood as a beacon of hope. The congregation gathered every Sunday, dressed in vibrant shweshwe fabrics and bead necklaces, their faces full of faith. Grace held her ailing child close, whispering prayers. She believed Pastor Moyo's power was the answer to her prayers. Pastor Moyo says the anointing will heal my little one. I have to believe, she thought, tears glistening in her eyes. Elias, Grace's husband, watched from a distance, unease growing in his heart. He saw the strange rituals, the oily bottles, the sudden cries during services, the peculiar concoctions Pastor Moyo insisted his followers drink. One evening, Elias approached Grace. Elias, Grace, these rituals, they don't feel right. The child is worse, not better. We need to be careful. Grace, defensive. You don't understand. Pastor Moyo is chosen by God. He has the power. Elder Tendai, the church elder, sat quietly outside under the baobab tree, watching the growing unrest. He remembered when the church was about faith and love, not fear and spectacle. He worried, but no one would listen. One Sunday, Pastor Moyo raised his wooden staff, his white robe shimmering under the late afternoon sun. Drink this holy oil and your sickness will vanish, he proclaimed. The congregation, desperate and hopeful, swallowed the thick, bitter liquid. Grace watched, clutching her child. Days passed and the child's condition worsened. Fear turned to anger. Elias confronted Pastor Moyo in front of the altar, surrounded by carved masks and drums. Elias, stop these lies. You're harming my family and this village. Pastor Moyo's eyes darkened. Pastor Moyo, you doubt the anointing, then you doubt God himself. The confrontation sent shockwaves through the village. Some members began to question their faith. Others turned away, afraid of the pastor's wrath. Grace held her child tightly, tears flowing freely now, not of hope, but heartbreak. Elder Tendai stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. True faith does not demand fear or strange potions. Healing comes from love and truth. The villagers listened, and slowly healing began, not from miracles, but from unity and care. Moral, beware of false miracles. True power lies in faith, love, and wisdom, not in fear or spectacle.